This is break number 4396. It's double Cactus WWE. You're very welcome, Esty. We have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 4 spots in this break. Your fillers in this one. We have John S., Andrew C., Tom H., Dan Lee, Tony P., Sebastian for 2, Eric T., Avery A., and Neil P., Floyd S., Andrew R., Stephen K. for 2, Nick D., and Lively. 16 names. Top 4 are going to make it on into the break. Good luck to my fillers, and we're going to go 4 times. That is the minimum. 4 is the minimum amount of randoms we will do. You guys are all winners in my eyes. Just some of you are more prettier than others. That's right. Top 4. We have John S., Dan Lee, Sebastian making it on in, Nick D as well. Congratulations, top 4. You guys are in the break. Sorry, Lively. You ended up right where you finished. You started and finished in 16th. Love you, brother.
100 fillers.
100 fillers in that last break. You guys are going to make me read off 100 names at 2 in the morning. Unbelievable. Alright, y'all know how we rip WWE. It is by wrestler first names. American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes for A men. Asuka for A women. The Rock for R men. Rhea for R women. Y'all know how it goes. Breaking for 2 on top, down to Nick D on the bottom. We're going to go 12 times this time. 12 times on the names. 12 times on your letters. And good luck, all. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that is number 12 with Josh H up top. All the way down to K on the bottom. Cody Rhodes is not C because he starts with American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. That is how he is on the card, so he goes to Amen. C would be like CM Punk and why can I not think of any other C names? Cactus Jack. Chad Gable. Yep. Amen up top, all the way down to UVXYC. Dashing Cody Rhodes would go to D, correct. And 2022 select Cody Rhodes would just go to C for just Cody Rhodes.
His slamming card says Cody Rhodes.
Okay, the back of the slamming card says American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. So that was, just for clarification, the slammy Cody goes to American Nightmare Cody Rhodes for the back name, has a full name. NOP and Q on top. R men on bottom. You guys are making this way more confusing than it should be. Josh H with NOP and Q, Sebastian with K, Nicholas H with B women, Scott L U the XYZ and 1, William R with H and I, Rob S S men, MJ A men, Brandon V with T, Nick D with C women. We have Bryking with F and G, Mark K with L, Rob K with J women and E, Ryan E with C men, Thomas K with B men, John S with J men, Mark K M and W. Bryking with D, Steve A with R and S women. We have Dan Lee with A women and K with R men. Look for that rock auto.
Will you please hit for my guy Josh H?
I'm going to try to hit for everybody in this break.
No, I only want Josh to hit.
Josh needs to hit something? Okay, yeah. I will do my best. For NOP and Q, I will hit him a Penta, or I'll hit him a Nikita, and I'll buy it. Do you guys have trades? Talk them now. Let's see how JML left. Oh, he left me with no top loads.
I did.
No top loads whatsoever.
That's revenge for the...
Revenge.
Yeah. Revenge for the sleep.
B women, you have Becky, Bianca, Bailey. Forgetting some. Blair Davenport. Becky, B women is a pretty strong spot. Becky has a big market. 500. 500 is good. The average for Topps Chrome right now is 525 to 550. So 500 is a good price if you can find it at that. Brinley Reese, BFAB. Any trades? Let me know. Get all the chrome dust off. What's going on, man, Jim Z? I would say B Women is a top 5 spot. In our PYT, it's a top 5 spot. We will kick it off with 2023 Prism. Where is the hat at? I've been dealing with headaches from a neck injury, so I have not been wearing a hat. I am feeling a little bit better. I think I've got some adrenaline in my soul right now, and I've got some caffeine in my bloodstream. So I'm feeling a little good right now. I'm feeling good. This is normally about the time of the night where I start to feel my strongest and feel good for a while, and then we're going to hit some cards. Rest in peace to the Hulkster. No. It's tough to even think about, right? Need to Hulk up. Brett, Lacey Evans, Indy Hartwell, Dirty Dom, Duke Hudson, Scotty Steiner, Almighty Bobby Lashley. So just so any of the newbies know, this goes to Amen. We disregard the word the. The does not count in anything. Kofi Kingston is going to be on the blue wave, and that is going to be numbered. It is not going to be numbered. And there he is right there, Hulk Hogan on the silver. I always forget that those reds are, the blues are not numbered.
Yeah.
Hogan on the silver.
They weren't in 24.
So, like, you know, like I said earlier, the Hogan thing is very complicated, you know, because of, you know, backing Trump and what he said. And, you know, it's hard to ignore what he did, and it's also hard to ignore what he said, right? Like, it's hard to ignore that, you know, wrestling wouldn't be what it is today possibly without him. And it's also hard to ignore the faults of him as a human being. So, it's just, it's a tough situation. Shotzi on the silver. So, I mean, it's just, it's even a tough one to talk about because people will disagree.
We'll just say, no,
So, that's why it's such a polarizing thing with his passing. AJ Styles. Leah. Wolfgang. Wrestling's a weird one. Apollo Crews is going to be our first auto. Going to MJ. Apollo Crews and Zelina Vega. Because in wrestling, they could say, well, you don't know the real blah, blah, blah. Because you just see the character. Because they're playing a character. It's not like in sports, Patrick Mahomes could be like, well, you don't know the real Patrick Mahomes. You just see the athlete. Like, because it's not like that with baseball, football, basketball. But with wrestling, it is kind of like that. You don't know who's their authentic self and what elements of their character are not them in real life. Like, it's really weird. It's a really weird thing to think about. Like, Warrior, Boa, Valhalla, Mustafa Ali, Mansoor, Wendy Chu. He said some really awful things. He did some things politically that people didn't like. It made him very polarizing. But his contributions to wrestling, like, you know, it's one of those things that it's tough, you know. Tony D'Angelo, 274 of 299 going to T. Like, up until 12 years ago, whatever it was, he's a pretty beloved figure. Universally beloved, I would even say. And then, you know, he says some things, and half the fan base is split, and, you know, don't care about what he might have did for wrestling because what he said was so awful, and it was, that they no longer care about his contributions to wrestling. And then he does something else. It's so tough, and I don't know. I don't think there's a right and there's a wrong. Nikita on the top tier. Quincy Elliott, Ultimate Warrior. Bubba, Randy. Unfortunately, that's not from Bam's account. That's like a parody account. It was a hilarious tweet. I'm sure Bam would tweet it. That's who Bam is. But blue is going to be Zelina Vega. Zelina, 51199. For those that don't know, shortly after Ryan Dunn died, like 15 years ago, Hulk Hogan tweeted out, still wish you were with us, Bam, miss you, whatever. And Bam replied back, I'm still here, Hogan, miss you too. And then, so everybody wanted Bam to tweet that about Hogan after he passed away. And a parody Bam Margera account did the thing. They did the tweet. Randy Orton on the top tier. Johnny Gargano. Tatum Paxley. Yoko. Butch, Macho Man, teal of Yulisa Leone. Yulisa Leone on the teal for Y. Going to Scott, 43 of 49. And Gunther before the championship, 26 of 149. Is he losing this championship to Punk? Punk going to beat him, and then Seth going to cash in on Punk? I think that's going to be the play. I think that's what's going to happen at SummerSlam. CM Punk is going to be champion for all of 90 seconds. It's going to be a glorious cash-in if it happens. Roddy Piper. Braun Strowman, Mark Coffey. Seth walks out as champ. I believe that as well. Miz, Carmella, Noam Dar on the Prism. Silver, Dana Brooke. Got to make that group strong. The Oracle, is that the group name? The Oracle?
No, that's just...
It's such... Or Paul's name is the Oracle. What's that group's name? What's Seth's group name? I thought they had a name. the Oracle Paul Heyman just doesn't sound good. Jagger Reed. Is our auto coming up? I think it is our auto. Red auto. Sensational signature. Anybody want to play Guess the Auto? Anybody want to play Guess the Auto? It's going to Josh. It's Nikki Cross. Sensational signatures. 63 of 99. And Liv Morgan on the silver. Tin Guy got it. Tin Guy knew. Auto's very obvious. We have almost 700 of you in the chat. If you guys could please hit that like button for me. We'll have some more giveaways. Our next giveaway is a couple of spots into our friend JWJ's breaks. He is breaking on Monday night. And we're going to give away a UFC spot and also a football spot as well. Sheamus, Omos, Red Wave, Ronda Rousey, and a true red of It's Time, It's Time, It's Vader Time. Vader going to Scott, and that is going to be numbered 191 of 299.
All my favorites are like John.
Vader. Who are the champions now? The champions now are John Cena and Gunther. John Cena and Gunther are our world champions. My dude Vader. Rip Fowler, Thea Hale, Paula Cruz. Vader had a feud. Dude, it's so crazy that Vader had a feud with, was it Will Ospreay or was it the other dude? Who do you have a feud with? I can't. It was Will, right? Aaliyah, and that started on the internet. 264 of 299 for A Women, Dan Leak, and Ronda. I always think it was with the other guy. I can never remember his name. The New Japan guy. That's also very, very good. He's like more grounded. No, who's the dude with blonde hair? Why do I always forget his name? There's Will Ospreay, and then there's the other one. The British guy. Zack Sabre Jr. ZSJ. Yeah, he did have a feud with Zack Sabre Jr., I believe. It was Vader and Zack Sabre Jr. They had a feud, and they did that over in like Rev Pro or whatever over there, or might have been in Progress over in the UK. Batista, Elfie Valkyrie. That was like one of Vader's last things he did for the business. Noam Dar, and Otis going to NOP and Q. Josh, 103 of 199 on the Otis. I always forget about ZSJ. I can never remember his name. He's like one of my favorite wrestlers to watch. We did see him wrestle against, was it Daniel Bryan?
Yeah.
We saw Zack Sabre Jr. and Daniel Bryan. That's such a crazy to see live. That was such a good match. Yeah. What the crazy thing was, like, that match was very technical, yeah, and it was so good, different from everything else that night.
MJF
Yep. Eddie Guerrero, and we're gonna finish this off with Keon James on the rookie silver. Do you think it's better to keep the title on a person or keep changing it like the Attitude Era? I think we're in this period where title changes don't happen enough. Yeah. So you don't want to hot shot the belt, but at the same time, you don't want to like have these year-long reigns where you know the title is not going to change hands on Raw or SmackDown. That was the one when Danielson broke his arm. Yep. I think he was recovering. Like, that was the one where he either broke it or he was coming back from it. It was at the first Wrestle Dream, yeah.
So it wasn't where he broke his arm. He broke his arm at Forbidden.
Yeah, that's right. So it was, he might have, yeah. I know he was kind of beat up there. I would like just like a 3-month reign, you know? Just like a quick 3-month reign, or not everybody, you know, let's get the belt on some people who deserve it just to make them a champion for 3 months and then, you know, move on to somebody else. I miss those days.
That 4 years established.
Hey, look, it's another hit for Steve A. Mommy's home. Rhea Bloody Ripley to 35. 8 of 35 on the color match Rhea. What are my thoughts on grading Topps Dynasty? I think you should keep them in the encasement. Not only do you risk not getting a 10, I think that those cards just look better in the encasement, personally. You know what? We'll put that one in a black one-touch. That's a nice one right there. First one-touch of the break is Rhea Bloody Ripley. That's not a black one-touch. Am I out of black one-touches already? Yeah, if you could get me some. We need some black one-touches. We're out of them. We've used like 4 of them already. Snap my fingers. JML, where you at, JML?
Yes, sir.
Hello, I need some black one touches, please.
How many do we need? 4?
I don't know. That's probably fine. Thank you. Yeah, I personally, I personally don't like grading thick cards myself. I don't like to assume the risk, and I really don't like grading cards that are already in manufacturer encasements. I'm of the firm belief that things for like the Archive Signature Edition and Dynasties and anything that gets sent in a sticker probably shouldn't be broken out of a encasement with a company sticker on it.
Robbie, if you saw pictures of Rhea Ripley, I don't think
Robbie, this might be a bad picture of her on this card. Can I not get this little like piece of the top off? This is probably not the greatest picture of her. I would recommend just Googling Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley to 30. Congratulations, Stevie. Go look up Rhea Ripley's Instagram. And if you don't come back, we're going to assume that you really liked what you saw. Nice Rhea Ripley right there. Kick it off. $1 Million Man, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Gene Okerlund for F&G. 166 of 199.
What? They're all gone.
They're all gone. It's getting... We have a tie-dye in here. Good luck on your tie-dye. There's a Tiffy time on your silver Tiffany Stratton. Batista, IRS, and Jerry Lawler. Tie-dye Scarlet on the turbocharged. Going to S Women. Going to Steve A again. 23 of 25.
So,
Turbocharged Scarlet.
I'm glad they're giving Scarlet a little bit more than 2.
I feel like Scarlet and Karrion Kross are on their way out of the company.
I
I really do.
the last match at SummerSlam.
Yeah. I feel like they're on their way out. Oh, Bafemi, I don't think it's a work. I think they're legitimately on their way out. If he goes to AEW, like next year, he's going to be their champion, and he's going to be so over. She's all right looking. Raquel is going to be on your mem, and that is 14 of 99 on the Raquel. He just beat Sammy. I think that they want to keep him. I think they want to keep him, and he doesn't want to stay. That's how I feel about it. I feel like they're not just jobbing him out because they want to keep him. But I feel like they're also, not giving him the money or not giving him something that he wants. And I think that there's a legitimate chance that he could go. But I feel like they're not jobbing him out because they want to keep him because they know that he would be a star somewhere else. Dragon Lee and Booker T. So it's not like it used to be where if they're leaving, man, they're losing to everybody and they're looking bad for 6 months. Now it's, hey, we want to keep him. We can't just job him out on the way out. We have to, let his contract play out and hope he re-signs. Psycho Sid and Tamatonga.
And he doesn't have to wait. He's no 90 days.
And there's no more 90-day non-competes. Your favorite thing right now is Dirty Dom and AJ. It's been a funny few segments with them. Luca Crucifino, Roddy Piper, and Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool, 118 of 249.
When they finally decide to have Dom get jumped by the Judgment Day or something,
Yep.
he's gonna be so over.
When is Dragunov gonna show back up? I don't know, but I feel like soon. We have a ringside silver in here and an auto, I think. Ron Simmons, Tonga Loa. Tony D is our auto Tony D'Angelo for Brandon. Silver rookie ringside. It's Lucian Price again. Again? 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 You had a tie-dye of him earlier.
I think I'm getting the black lung, Bob.
No, not Lucian Price. Sean, there's no such thing as 90-day competes anymore. Just because they are now constitutionally illegal, I think. I think that they got rid of them at the start of this year.
We have to ask Taylor.
I don't know 100%. Taylor would probably have clarification, but Taylor doesn't hang around during these breaks, so.
Remind us to ask him.
There's something about 90-day, they no longer have 90-day non-competes, and companies can't hold employees to 90 days. It's something about being against the Constitution. I don't know. Nia Jax and Vader. When a contract expires. Okay. So they can't just, get fired then. But if a contract expires, there's no 90-day. Paul Heyman, Cross's contract is ending, so he can go. Okay, that makes sense. Seth Rollins, but if they get released, okay. Austin Theory, 15 of 125, because it used to be if they walked away from their contract, they couldn't just go anywhere else, I think.
Yeah, so what's to stop them from like just releasing someone like 2 weeks before the contract?
Still have a non-compete with release. What's stopping them from releasing him 2 weeks before his contract ends, though, and then having a 90-day? Tiffany on the ringside, going to T, going to Brandon. Solo on the Sensations. And there's Kairi Sane to wrap up that box. 23 of 49, Kairi Sane for K, going to Sebastian. Tiffy time on the ringside. I mean, could they do that? Could the day before his contract is up, can they, you know, taking away a person's right to make money? Non-competes don't stand up in court. That makes sense. Makes sense. All right, WWE Chrome Hobby. I've got JML wrapped up under a 90-day non-compete. He can't go break anywhere else for 90 days. Adriano Rizzo. Scarlet is going to be on the black and green.
Damn, until late. I have to wait.
Scarlet is going to be on the red and blue. Ariana Grace Women's Division.
Richard Layton.
Kathy
Liz
Kelly.
Kyle, Richard Layton. Yes, Richard. Sorry. Gotta wait 3 months.
Raquel. Nick Aldis. Mick Foley. American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. So nice we hit him twice. Oh man, if we would open this box just 2 months ago, this would have been a $40 Jey Uso. Now it's like a $2 Jey Uso. Bailey, 153 of 249 on the speckle. And shifting gears of Undertaker. How's the neck feeling? It feels better now than it did at the start of the stream. JML, come over to Pooper Breaks and show me the sweet RGL logistics. Unbelievable.
I would never leave.
Unbelievable.
Never leave.
He shows you the logistics and you're like, wait a minute, how do they do it like that? That's ridiculous.
You see me, see you, see 2 other people. That's how we do it.
JD McDonough, Shotzi. Wesley is going to be on the pink. 2025 Topps Dynasty featuring Kathy Kelly. Oh my god, Eric Rowan. I shouldn't have read that off. Carmen Petrovic on the women's division. Jada Paca and The Miz. Pooper Break sweeping the nation. Oh my god. We have a Champions auto in here.
The Miz.
Ilya Dragunov. When's he coming back?
The Miz?
Stevie. No, not The Miz. No, Dragunov. Time is now John Cena for J Men.
Get a match.
Dragunov? I'm talking about Dragunov.
The Miz against Fatu.
What made it a $40 Uso? It was part of the MVP buyback program or the WrestleMania buyback program. It's always Cora Jade. It's always a Mark of Champions Cora Jade. Always.
Oh, the super.
Always. I pulled the super of this card too. 34 of 175 going to see women. You're never going to see her in a wrestling ring again. Not with the money she's making.
You see the new car? She bought.
34 of 175 Mark of Champions of Cora Jade.
She bought a crazy Mercedes.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What, dude, there's a report that said she made more money in 4 months than Rhea Ripley made last year on the main roster. Never coming back. She gone.
She was like mental exhaustion or something from wrestling.
Well, what could have been. She had great character in the ring. Great character with NXT, too. I think she's gone forever. Obafemi. Tony D'Angelo, Braun Strowman, Luca Crucifino. I don't know. I don't know where she is these days now.
So now they're saying they're scared as a company that a lot of the females are just gonna like
Yep.
go to only.
Drew in like no time with the timestamp to the super. 27 of 50 Lash Legend. How are you guys feeling for those that watch NXT?
Dude, she's
About this new character of hers. I'm not sure how I feel.
gonna win it.
I mean, so I feel like she's, you know, her character works really good. I kind of liked her old character, though, of just, like, big, strong, overpowering. Like, now it's like she has this full-blown, over-the-top character that just doesn't feel like her. I felt like her other character was more like how she would be in real life. Lash Legend on the women's division gold. Rest in peace, Hulk, says Tony. Yep. What's she doing for the money? That I will defer to chat.
Elena Black.
Bobby the Brain, Seth freaking Rollins, Jey Uso, Cross, Nia Jax, Ora Mensa, Lexus King, and there's Hulkster, 26 of 199, Hulk Hogan for H&I. Card probably went up 500% in the last week. Hulk Hogan on the Blue Shimmer. She's a camp counselor at a year-long vacation Bible school. Oh, man. Chat, don't get me in trouble. Mankind. Stevie Turner on the red and, blue and green. Black and green. Family tree of Tamatonga and Tongaloa. We need Talatonga right there. My family tree. My family tree right there. Drew McIntyre, Chad Gable.
The dumbest stable name.
I can't believe they named Solo's group My Family Tree.
My family.
I'm very interested, really. What makes her so much money? Can't say it. Can't say it. Asuka. Roman. Tavion Heights. Undertaker is on the Prism Refractor. Sol Ruka, Riley Osborne, and Bianca Belair. She's breaking cards on Whatnot, that's right. She's on Whatnot.
Breaking something.
She's breaking hearts on a subscription website.
Oh my god. You gotta. Alright.
Hello. 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 We have something really nice coming on up.
Oh.
Hello. Hello, Chelsea to 150. That's not what we're talking about. This is. Oh, did they really? Oh, they really did it to us. I thought we had the John Cena career retrospective. We had a backwards John Cena. Unbelievable. Oh, I saw this, and I was like, oh, we have the John Cena auto. They got us, them sons of, you know what, for J-Men going to John S. Unbelievable. They dusted us. They dusted us. I thought we had the Cena auto to 10. I thought we had the Cena auto to 10, but we just had a John Cena.
The other ones, the case-hit ones, are
Unbelievable.
super short prints.
Oh, Jackie Redmond is a reporter in hockey, so she's in Upper Deck Series 2 or something like that. Top schlurmed all over us. We have a blue SmackDown auto. Could be the 1 of 150 Tiffy time. Pete Dunne. What's Tiffy time go for? Her autos are a couple $100. We have a blue SmackDown auto. Good luck. We want to see the 1 of 150. Is that Carmelo? 6 of 150 Carmelo Hayes for C-Men. Going to Ryan. Carmelo Hayes. Melo don't miss, but we missed a good auto here. Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes to 150. No, I thought we had a John Cena auto right there, but we just had a backwards insert, unfortunately. They really got us. That was a really bad troll. Brinley Reese, Jakara Jackson. Cora fans on the pink. Charlie Dempsey. $1 Million Man on the 85. Eric and Adam Pierce. The last pack before we get into our cactuses. Double cactus in this break. We have orange in here. Another orange in the last pack. We had that earlier tonight. Slammy of Seth Rollins. There's Damian Priest. Julius Creed. Danny Palmer and Angel. Red and blue of JD McDonough. Card stuck to JD. And that's Shotzi. Zelina Vega, 8 of 25. Going to Scott. Zelina, 8 of 25. Zelina Vega. Alright, Cactus Jacks. Got to come through. This has not been a particularly thrilling break up to this point. Just one touch so far. Just the Rhea to 35 so far. So we need these 2 boxes to deliver. Good luck, all. Show us something crazy. You've been trying to collect all the base of Cactus. Hard to... Some of the base cards over $100 per on the base. So.
Which ones do you need?
Which ones do you need, Andrew? I see gold for sure in this pack.
I'd be happy to help you out.
Sheamus. We have gold and we have orange. Sheamus going to kick it off for S-Men, going to Rob S. And more Cora. Cora fans. Is Topps going to do Is Topps going to do any product with the WWE license? Zach, no idea when our next set comes out. It was supposed to be August 15th and it got delayed. Ludwig Kaiser or El Grande Americano. Going to L. Going to Mark 49 of 50 on the Ludwig. Tiffany's boyfriend. In real life. To 25 coming on up in our first pack. Oh my gosh, this pack was so bad. Tamatonga, 15 of 25. Going to T. Going to Brandon V. Yeah. Can't do it. Well, we're just going to top load all of that pack and move right on into our next pack and hope we have a red or an auto or a black or something. That was by far one of the floor packs that we have opened, and we've opened a lot of these boxes. Something in the... Drew, are we into like the 40 range of these? 50 range of these? Still looking for the Cactus Champions? Okay. I don't think I have any of those.
Those are rare, man.
The Cactus Champions are like, inserts are like 1 in every 3 boxes. Most of them sell for over $100 on the Champions. Alright, we need to do better here. And we've got Izzy Dame. Wait. We have a Cactus Champions, an orange, and a gold. Okay. So we do have a Champions in here. This is our 53rd box of this product. Let's go ahead and do our Cactus Champions. That's a one-touch. That's Roxanne Perez for RNS Women. Going to Steve A on the Cactus Champions. There you go. There you go. Eating some That Dude's BBQ. Nice. Roxy. And a gold to 50 behind her. Tonga Loa. Wow, our color's so bad. Tonga Loa. 6 of 50. Jeez. Alright, our orange behind Izzy Dame. Izzy's probably like a $20 base card, by the way. Come on, we need one good color in this box. It's Ray. 25 of 25, Rey Mysterio for K with RNS Women, or RNS Men. Or, sorry, R Men, excuse me. Got a little tongue-tied there. Ray. One of the worst boxes of Cactus, though, that we have seen.
I think mine was...
Second box has to be better. Both of those cards probably get up over $100, just barely, I would imagine. You met Ray at a show today. He sounds like an awesome guy.
Yeah.
But that is not who we were looking for when we were opening this product, and it's, you know, almost $1,000 a box still. That was probably a less than $300 box right there on the return. Ray's probably over $100. Roxanne's probably over $100. But not a whole lot there. Horrible father to Dom. He got him a BMW when he asked for a Mercedes. He's a deadbeat dad. It's crazy how much Dom looks like Eddie. Like, it's just crazy.
He's intentional in making it that way, though, too.
But, like, we just watched an old Eddie match this afternoon. Yeah. He looks just like him. We'll hit the scrolls for these two. Dom did Hard Time. That was so funny. Like, that period of Dom. Yep. Isn't there a good reason for that? Yeah, because Eddie's his dad. Oh, you were talking about Wiggy and not Ray? You meant Wiggy? Wiggy's the best. I love Wiggy. I was like, wait a minute. You meant Ray? That's kind of... Alright. 2 packs left. We need to have a better box. This was an expensive break. We need to see some color. We've got Wesley. Wesley to kick it off. We have another orange and another gold. Wesley. Yay! Jay Uso. Jay Uso going to J Men. That's John S. Let's go to your gold. Much better color. The OTC 15 of 50. Roman Reigns. 15 of 50. We will one-touch that one on up. Congratulations, K. And we have an orange to 25. Much. Oh, I thought that was Penta. Axiom 15 of 25. Going to Amen. Going to MJ. I thought that was Penta. Thought we had another Penta.
Do you think for WWE, right?
Yep.
Do you think Roman should be considered on that Mount Rushmore of WWE all-timers?
Roman is approaching that. I don't think Roman's on the Mount Rushmore yet. But at some point, in my opinion, and this is tough, it's going to be Hogan, Stone Cold, Cena, and Roman. That's the 4 generations, in my opinion.
Rock wasn't around.
I just think that Steve Austin did more for wrestling than The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock is the biggest name ever in all of wrestling, but Steve Austin did more for wrestling. What about Undertaker? Undertaker, I don't think he wants to be on the Mount Rushmore. I think that he knows that, you know, he was the locker room leader, but he wasn't the most popular star. He was the most consistent. We'll hit the squirrel for that. There's only 4 names. There's only 4 names that you can put on the Mount Rushmore. And those are my 4. Those are the 4 guys that carried WWE through the eras that I have been alive. You can make a case that Bruno Sammartino deserves to be on it. Andre, I would say he was overshadowed in star power by Hogan in that time. That's just my opinion, though. You can have your own Mount Rushmore. There's no right or wrong answers. Here's going to be our final pack of the break. And we're going to kick off with a little Stratisfaction. We have gold on the back. Stratisfaction, Trish Stratus. Going to T, going to Brandon. And Kevin Owens for K, going to Sebastian. We got Jacob Fatu going to J Men, going to John. How much is this worth? This has got to be worth, what, 50, 60 bucks minimum, right? Final card is gold. Trish 4 times, says Josh. Gold. Oh my gosh. 23 of 50, Johnny Gargano. Oh boy. I want to throw something extra into this break for you guys. JML, do we have a fully loaded box still? I'm going to throw something in. This one was a little rough for being a double cactus. 40 to 50 last sold. JML is going to go wrangle up something. We're going to throw something else into this break for you guys. I don't think this one was up to the quality of our normal WWE breaks personally, so I'm going to see if we have another fully loaded box for you guys, and maybe we can get a nice hit for you guys. All right, we have one more fully loaded left in the inventory. Oh, we have another one? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, this is what we have a few of these on hand for dusty breaks like this. Fatu base last sold 30 bucks. Look how different Charlotte looked just 5 years ago. Look at Roman. Roman looked a lot different too. Different teeth and different jawline. Yeah, he's had a lot of work done. All right, 1 card, 1 autograph. Everybody knows the rules. This is a bonus. This is on us for the dusty break. So if this is also dusty, I'm so very sorry. Nothing we can do. I know Vince has autographs in here. That would be kind of crazy. 1 card. Everybody knows the rules. And good luck. Is that Kofi? That's Kofi Kingston with the ladder relic in there. Kofi Kingston going to K, going to Sebastian. 15 of 99 on the Kofi Kingston with a piece of the ladder. WWE needs to do more like this, or Topps needs to do more like this. I want more sets like this, preferably with 3 cards. Actually, just bring back 3 count. Actually, just give the license back to Panini, and we're good. Kofi Kingston on the fully loaded to 99. Little bonus for you guys in this one. Not our finest WWE break. I am so very sorry. Let's take a look at our hits. And not our best WWE action. We've got, coming up next, our full case of Chrome Breakers Delight. Panini was cooking towards the end of their license. They got all those sets out in such a short amount of time. And then all year long, we've gotten Chrome, and we've gotten Sapphire, and we've gotten Cactus, and that's it.
Can't remember.
I know it's year one, and I know that Topps was rough with UFC in year one, but man, if we don't get sets just start pumping out at the end of this year and all next year, I can't have this stop and go stuff. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like over on the football side with Topps, guess what? We're stop and go. When was our last top set for football? That's what they like to do. They stop and go with sets. I don't like it at all. All right, take a look at our hits. We have the Kofi. We have the Roman to 50. We have the Ray to 25. You're very welcome, Tin Guy. We have the Roxanne Cactus Champions. We have the Real Auto to 35. And that's going to do it for the break.